is here. The people's champ is here. Alright. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Camilla Harris. Whatever, however you want to say it. Kamala Harris. Whatever you want to say it. Antoine Daniel, school's woman for only wanting to vote because only want to vote for Kamala because she's black. Let's listen to this. This is going to be interesting. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this with a friend. Do that for me, okay? I appreciate it if you do that for me.
I'm going to just be real honest with this. She's a black woman.
Vote for? Let me ask you a question. Would you vote for?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to just be real honest with this. She's a black woman.
Yeah. Because they skin folk, not Kim folk.
I think it goes back to what somebody was saying, where it's not voting for someone, but majority will vote for somebody else just.
Wait. Hold on. Let me man this out.
I think majority.
Is it only because she a black woman?
Yeah.
Do you not see how that's a bad idea?
Elaborate.
Okay, so we're in 3 proxy wars with some of the most powerful leaders in the world. Mm-hmm. She failed at the border, in which we have an estimation of 15 to 20 million people illegally into this country. Mm-hmm. That is literally overtaking and bankrupting Chicago to the tune of over $400 million per year, and they are in a deficit. Oakland is going out of business. San Francisco ditto. California, $65 billion deficit. New York, they're literally cutting trash, in which they are the rattiest, dirtiest city, and they've taken up resources as far as free healthcare, free hotels to the tune of $600 a day. They're literally taking over your schools. Your taxpayer dollars are going to fund the migrant crisis. She was supposed to be in charge of this. We have a failing economy. Every single day I see people getting on the internet talking about $30 an hour is the new minimum wage because inflation is fucking out of control. At one point, it was at almost 10%, depending on what city that you in. She has no policy, no record to stand on. One of the biggest things that she did in her career was lock up more black men than ever before, but we sitting here and vote her in office on identity politics. The very person that she was under as far as the president of the United States of America, she called him racist during a debate, which shows you how fake she is. And the only thing that we can stand on from a policy perspective is whether or not she's black and she's a woman. We did that during the Obama administration.
There you go.
He didn't do anything for black people. As a matter of fact, y'all complain because the only person that he did, or the only group of people that he really stood for is the alphabet community. And that's his landmark thing that he's still standing on today.
Yep.
So the only thing that we have to stand on is identity politics. That shit didn't work with Tiffany Henyard in Dalton, Illinois. It didn't work with Karen Bass. It didn't work with Lori Lightfoot in Chicago. It didn't work with Brandon Johnson that then took over her position in Chicago. It didn't work with Andre Dickens in Atlanta. It didn't work with Eric Adams in New York. It doesn't work across the country. Every single Democratic city is a hellhole. And we sitting here talking about identity politics?
I feel where he coming from for the most part, not everything. But for the most part, I feel where he's coming from. This chick right here, that's the one that asked it. This chick right here, I know what type of chick she is. I already know. Basically, just people like her, you know, they talk very well. They articulate themselves very well. But when you get down to brass tacks, they're some of the dumbest people in the world. Like the woman like her, a perfect example of the people that talk real proper and all this and that, and probably got degrees and all that, and just they don't apply logic anywhere in their life. She's the perfect example of you can speak well, have degrees, and be the dumbest person in the room still. I digress on that, but look, first of all, Kamala Harris is not black. Okay, first of all, she's not black. But let me say this. The notion, if you're a black person in this country and you're going to vote for a candidate just because they're black, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You going to vote for them just because they black, and because most 9 out of 10 times you're probably going to be voting for your own demise. Are you going to be voting against your own interests? Because just because a person is black don't mean that they're going to do what's best for you and your family. So that's just stupid. That's the dumbest thing ever I've ever heard in my life. You better look and see what's up with their policies and what kind of policies are they passing or whatever. That's the dumbest thing in the world I've ever heard. I'm voting for her because she's black. That's stupid. That's stupid. But I hear a lot of black people saying that. But whatever. I'm not voting. Yeah, I don't participate in that stuff and that voting stuff. So, I'm not with either one of them. So, I digress on that. 4,000 subscribers. Until next time. Let me know in the comments what you think. By the way, let me know what you think.